Hello. Wow, it's time again for Coach Katie Motivates. Yo, I am ready to motivate you all on today. I'm ready. Come on in. Come on in, people. Come on in. I am ready to motivate you on today. Listen, we're going to be talking about perspective. Let's get it, y'all. Come on in, people. This is going to be good today. It's going to be good. Coach Katie here to motivate. I'm bringing the energy. I'm bringing the strength. I need y'all to come on in. Let's do this. All right, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey, everybody. I am so excited. We're talking about perspective. Oh, my God. Everybody want to see it their way. Everybody want to do it their way. Everybody wants somebody to see it the way they see it. Come on, y'all. Let's talk. Let's talk on today. Let's talk. I'm ready to motivate you. See, my reason for last week talking about getting to know yourself and self-awareness. I want you all to grow. I'm ready for y'all to grow, be more mature. You know, we can be grown, but still not mature, not knowing who we really are. We can be grown and still not understand who we really are. Okay? So listen, today is about perspective. Why is so many relationships jacked up? Why? Do you want to know why? Because you're looking at it from your perspective. Oh my God. You're looking at it from your perspective. Come on, I need y'all to invite somebody, tell somebody to come on in, invite your friends, go down your list and say invite. Coach Katie's on. Coach Katie is here. Coach Katie is live. So come on, invite everybody that you possibly can invite. Everybody that's on now, thank you so much for viewing. Thank you so much. Listen, I'm bringing greetings from Accountability Life Coach Institute, where the operator and organizer is me, KTB. Okay? I'm ready to inspire you. I'm ready to lift you. I'm ready to get you to understand why some of your relationships is really acting up. Don't look at it come on. We always say they did this, they did that. You can't look at it from what they're doing. Look at it from what you're doing. Look at it from what you're doing. How you're responding, how you're acting. How are you really listening? Are you listening to understand? Are you listening to respond? How are you really listening? How are you really listening? What is your purpose from listening? Are you there in the moment, really listening, actually hearing what they're saying? Are you looking at it, well, they've been like this before, so I'm not going to accept nothing else? People change, darling. It's okay. You want people to accept your change when you change, right? Accept others. See, we looking at it like a dandelion. You know them weeds? You get a dandelion. Hey, you get a dandelion. And some people look at it as a weed, right? But a lot of people look at it, they get it, they blow it, and they make a wish. That's two different perspectives. It's two different ways you can look at a dandelion, as being a weed or making a wish. You know, I made a post earlier about, it was two men. One was on one side of a 6 and the other was on the other side and it looked like a 9. Your perspective is not reality, baby. Because you see it this way doesn't mean that's the way that it is. So many times we get so caught up in how we see it. Why is it that you try to make other people look at the way you see it? You're not always right. Neither are they. But if we look at it and try to understand other people's perspective, we might just get somewhere in life. Don't listen to respond. Nope. Listen to understand. What I mean. What do you mean, Coach Katie? Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking me. What do I mean by listening to understand? Because you see it one way. You see it as a wish, and they see it as a weed. You see it as a 6, and they see it as a 9. You see it as the glass being half full, and they see it as the glass being half empty. So what you're trying to do when you listen just to understand, you're trying to see where they're coming from. Not saying you have to change the way you feel about it, but try to understand where the other person is coming from. Stop listening to respond, to get upset and get mad. Like, no, it ain't like that. I don't see it like that. No, this is a 6. And they like, no, this is a 9. Y'all going back and forth. This is a 6. This is a 9. This glass is half full. This glass is half empty. Y'all going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Why? Because you're not listening to understand. So many relationships is messing up. Why? Because you only seen it in your eyes. You're only thinking about your perspective, how you see it. It's not reality. That's just the way you see it. Listen, even in the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, they all saw it in different perspectives on how it happened with Jesus. They all saw it different. So they put down the way they saw it. One could have been on the right, one could have been on the left, one could have been in the front, one could have been in the back. But they all saw the same thing, but they saw it different. It's okay if somebody else sees something different. It's okay if they see it different in the way you see it. Why do you expect people to see it just the way you see it, every time you see it, every way you see it? People are different. They could be standing on the other side. They can see that 6 as being a 9. They can see that 9 as being a 6. But you having so much conflict with your brother and your sister in every relationship that you have because you see it a 9 as a 6 and they see the 6 as a 9. But if you think about it, you on this side of it, and they're on this side of it. So therefore it's going to be looking different. They're at the top, you're at the bottom. You're at the bottom, you're at the top, and they're at the bottom. So you see it different. So why are you getting so angry with people? Because they see it different. Why? Can you tell me why? Can you honestly look at your situations and say, I'm mad, you being mad is legit. Or just because you see it different than they see it. Come on. Y'all invite somebody. If this is good to you, I want y'all to invite somebody. Invite somebody to listen in because Coach Katie is here. Listen, I might make you mad, but it's okay because I want you to grow. You might get mad. You might get upset a little bit because you think your way is the only way. No, baby, sorry. Your way is not the only way. It's not. I'm sorry to let you know that, but it's not. It's not the only way. It ain't the only way somebody can see it. It's not the only way that it can be done. It's not. It's not. I'm so sorry to tell you, but it's not the only way. It's not the only way it can be done. It's not the only way. It's not. Listen, people see things different, and it's okay if somebody else sees something different than you. You don't have to get so mad all the time. Why are you getting upset because you don't see it the same way somebody else is seeing it? Or why are you getting upset because somebody don't see it the way you're not? Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen to me today. It's okay if you see that dandelion as a weed and somebody else see it as making a wish. Don't get mad because they see it that way. Don't get mad because they want to make a wish when it's something that you feel like it's a weed and it should be cut out and it should be thrown away. It's okay if that's how you feel. It's all right. But listen. You have to look at it in a way that you're not judging them, or you're not going to cause confusion, or it's not going to be conflict, or you're not going to be going back and forth. Listen, I'm at the point in life that I don't want to go back and forth with nobody about nothing. Why? You see it your way, and I see it my way. Does that make you wrong? Or does that make me wrong? No. It make neither one of us wrong. That's just the way we perceive things. We could have a whole conversation and I just elevate my voice a little bit because I'm trying to make a point, but you think I'm angry and I'm mad. But I'm like, I'm not angry nor am I mad, but you perceive that because I've raised my tone just a little. You can perceive me being mad, but I'm just being expressive. You see, you cannot listen to respond. You must listen to understand. I know you're not going to see it the same way I see it. I know I'm not going to see it the same way you see it. But it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not going to be mad. Neither should you. Why are you ruining relationships because you don't see it the same way? You have to agree to disagree. You have to understand that you're never going to see it the same way somebody else see it. If you see it different, it's okay. It's fine. Listen to understand them. Why is it that you feel it this way? Why is it that you see it this way? Why do you feel like it have to be done this way? Doesn't mean you have to change the way you feel about it. But what it means is you're trying to save a relationship by understanding. Understanding. See, one thing I always pray for every relationship that I have, I say, Lord, give me wisdom to build and understanding to establish. So that way I can have the wisdom and I can have the understanding that can help. I don't have to go in on just because this is how I feel about it, or this is how I see it. Oh no, that ain't right. You ain't right about this. Just think about it. The last conversation you had, y'all had different views about something. How did you respond? You was mad, right? You was angry, right? But listen to this. This is what you have to learn to do. You have to take control over your emotion. Take control over your own thoughts. It's possible, baby. How can I do that? Practice. Practice make perfect. Practice make perfect. Practice make perfect. Keep on doing it over and over again. Every time somebody say something that make you mad and make you angry, I love you too, cuz, that make you angry, you have to fight in your heart and your mind to stay. Because don't give, I said this last week, stop giving people that much control over you. What do I mean? Because they get mad and they angry and they say something to you and you go blow off the handle and I'm about to snap on this nigga. They get on my nerve. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. I'm about to snap on this female. I'm about to snap on this dude. Listen, you giving them too much control over you. Don't let somebody else's reactions pull you out of character. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Don't let them snatch you so far out of your character until it's hard for you to get back there. Because now you're angry. Now you're mad. Why? Why are you giving people so much control? Because they don't see it the way you see it? Because they're not reacting the way you want them to react? People see things different, darling. They could be standing on the top and you could be at the bottom, or they could be at the bottom, you could be at the top. And what are you seeing at? You seeing that 6 and they seeing that 9. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, stop always trying to make people see things the way you see it. It's not going to happen. Because you ain't going to do nothing but make people mad. Because why? You want them to see it the way you see it. How is it possible? How can you change somebody's mindset? How can you have control over somebody? When you operating in control, that's witchcraft. So why are you trying it? Let people think the way they think. Agree to disagree. All right, you see it that way. I see it this way. We still cool. Because you can't change nobody's mind. You just gonna start a whole bunch of conflict. It's gonna be a whole bunch of drama. Why? Because you want them to see it the way you see it. Or they want you to see it the way they see it. Just be like, okay, we're not gonna go through that. I just want to understand why you see it the way you see it. Talk in a monotone voice. Why you always gotta be so angry and mad about it? Okay, I see it like you. I don't see it like you see it, but can I understand? Break it down for me so I can understand why you see it the way you see it. But don't necessarily mean you have to change your view on it. Because why? You may be on the side where the stem of the 9 is, and they may be on the side where the circle of the 6 is, and you looking like, no, baby, that's a 9. No, baby, that's a 6. And y'all going back up. Okay, listen, let's get on the other side of this thing. You go over there, and let me see what you see, and I'll come over here, and I'll see what I see. It's okay to compromise. It's okay. Because somebody think a dandelion can bring their wishes true by blowing it, it's okay. And because somebody else feel like, and that's a weed, man, get that out my face. It's okay. Perspective is not reality. It's not reality. Because you want it to be this way. Because you want somebody to see it the way you see it. Everybody ain't gonna see it the way you see it. I'm sorry to let you know this. Everybody can't see it the way you see it. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna happen, honey. Everybody can't see it the way you see it. Stop trying to make people see what you see. When they feel like, man, oh, I don't see it like that. Why do I have to do it the way you want it to be done when I see it in a whole different light? I see a 6, you see a 9. I see the glass half empty. You see the glass half full. Okay? Let them see it the way they see it. Stop destroying relationships because you want them to see it the way you see it. Stop. Stop destroying relationships. Grow up. I need growth. I need for Coach Katie is here to help you grow. This is why so many immature people in the world. Why I say that? Because they want people to see it the way they see it. They want it to be done the way they want it to be done. Forget what everybody else see. Forget how everybody else want it to be. No, they just want it the way they want it. No, baby. I'm sorry, honey. Honey, poo-poo. It's not going to go the way you want it to go. You're two different people. And people see it different. And it's okay. It's okay if people see things different. It's all right if we don't see it the same way. It's okay. The glass is however you wanted to see it. If you wanted to see it half full, I'm happy for you. If you wanted to see it half empty, then post some more in here. Come on. Make things better by accepting. By saying, okay, you see it like that, but I see it like this. The reason I see it like this is you can explain it. I see the glass half full because I feel like I'm getting higher, I'm getting better, things are happening good for me. They may see it half empty because they feel like things ain't going good for them. So it's a story that I heard. Okay, this is a story that I heard. It was a man on a train with his 2 children, right? And his children was running around going crazy, running around. He had his head down and he just there with his head down. And then here a businessman just got off of work and he trying to chill. He's trying to read his newspaper. He was getting frustrated about how the little kids was acting because they was just running ragged, just doing whatever they wanted to do. So he stepped up. He steps up to the father and say, "You're not a good daddy. You're not a good daddy because you're just letting your kids do whatever they want to do." And so this man like, "Well, I'm sorry. We just came from a funeral. And I don't think they even understand that their mother is gone and they will never see her again." How did that man feel? How did the businessman feel when he went to this man, head down? He's going to call him tell him he's not a good father. How can you call him and say he's not a good father? Not knowing what somebody else is going through. This is the reason why people see things different. You may not understand what they're going through. They could be going through something so terrible. They could be going through something in their bodies and their minds, but you so hard because you see it like this, but they see it like that. You cannot judge. You cannot do that. And here is another thing. And I learned this in my class. Okay, there is one car and he's driving slow. Okay? And then there's another car come behind that car. And that person in the car, the second car, is calling the person in the front. He's calling him a moron because he's driving slow. Why? Because the second car is in a hurry. Okay? But then the third car comes and the third car is calling the man, the second car, he's calling him a moron. See, you see how that goes? That second car called the first car a moron. Now the first car is calling the second car a maniac. You a maniac because you're going crazy because you want me to speed up. But you don't know what I'm going through. You don't know that my little putt can't even drive that fast. But you calling me a moron and I'm calling you a maniac because you tweaking. And then that third car is calling the second car a moron because it's driving slow, not knowing that the first car in front of him is driving slow. Now the second car is calling the man behind him a maniac because he blowing him like, beep, 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 get move. But see, not understanding what somebody is going through calls you to judge them. The second car was judged twice. Why? Because he started calling that man a maniac. And then a car behind him, he started calling that man a moron. But the car behind him is calling him a moron. And then a car in front of him is calling him a maniac. And the car behind him, he's calling the car behind him a maniac. So you've been judged twice. Why? Because you're judging somebody and not knowing what's going on. You mad at the man behind you and you're mad at the man in front of you, but you don't know what's going on. It could be something, the third car could have tried to get to their house because something's going on bad, but you driving slow and he not knowing why you driving slow. I hope y'all understand me today. If you understand me, give me a heart, give me a thumbs up, give me something. Just let me know that you feeling Coach Katie on today. Let me know if you don't understand. Let me know if you don't even understand. Write it in the comments. But I need you to understand perspective. You're looking at it all wrong. You're looking at it all wrong. Because you want somebody else to see it the way you see it. Because you want somebody to react the way you react. You looking at it all wrong. You cannot control the way people feel. You cannot control the way people act. You can't. You cannot. You cannot control people. Yeah, I know it might be a little hard. I know it might be a little hard, but baby, you can't control nobody else. You can't make them see it the way you see it. Because that's your perspective. Try to understand why they seeing it the way they seeing it. Stop destroying your relationships. Stop destroying your relationships. Because you want them to see it the way you see it. Baby, sometimes that just ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Listen to them. Listen to understand. Stop listening to go off the handle. Oh yeah, I heard you. I heard what you said. You said it. They probably didn't even mean it the way you said, the way you heard it. You probably heard them say, man, I'm tired of this. They could have been tired of themselves because of what they constantly going through, because what they constantly putting you through, because what they constantly saying. But you could have thought they were saying they tired of you. Perspective. Perspective is not reality. It's not. Perspective is not reality. It's not the way it really is. You only think it's that way. Because that's what your experiences in life has taught you. That's how it is. But their experiences in life have taught them that's not how it is. So you have to look at it. Weigh it in a balance. Y'all, I want y'all to understand. Stop destroying your relationships because you don't see it the same way. Perspective. Perspective is not reality. It's not reality. It's not reality. It's not the all and be all. Because I see a 6 and you see a 9 don't mean neither one of us wrong. That's just the way we see it. Try to look at it from the other side. Walk around to their side and see what they see sometimes. Because they could be hurting. They could be going through something real rough, real tough. And you will never understand that because you're judging them. Most people come into situation and conversation with this state of mind and saying, I know how this gonna be. Because this how they do it. This how they always act. They always acting funny. They always got a problem with what I say or with what you come into a conversation wrong. Change that. Come into the conversation to understand. Come into the conversation to understand. If you don't understand and you don't say the same way, ask a question. Why you say it like that? What did you mean when you said that? Why are you responding the way you're responding? You might just see. You might just see that something else is happening. You might just see that they could be hurting. They feeling sad about something or something is going on with them. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right if everybody is not doing it the same way you're doing it. It's okay. It's all right if everybody not acting the same way you acting. Oh, you don't have to get into the trending thing all the time. Why you got a trend? So if somebody else say, I'm going to go jump off this bridge and I'm going to swim with a whole bunch of rocks down there and I ain't going to die. And you going to say, oh, I'm going too because my buddy doing it. That's the way he see it. That's the way I'm seeing it. No, baby. I see it like this. If I jump off, I'm gonna crack my head on a rock. So I ain't jumping. Because they see it that way, don't mean you have to see it. Or because you see it that way, don't mean somebody else have to see it. It's okay. It is. It's fine. It's okay to see it different than somebody else. It is. Yep. And y'all, I'm feeling good about this. I hope y'all learned something. I want y'all to grow. Listen, be aware of who you are. Know who you are. Know whose you are. Understand yourself. Learn and practice self-awareness. Practice self-awareness. You have to know who you really are. Because a lot of people in this world really don't know who they are. You may not even know who you really are. That's why most of the time you're very immature. Yeah, that's why you judge people so harshly. You expect things from people and then not realizing that people expect the same thing from you. But when it comes to you, then you have an issue because somebody is telling you what they expect, but you expect them to do what you expect. You better understand me here. Perspective is not reality. It's not. Listen, Coach Katie is here to motivate you. I'm bringing the energy. I'm bringing the strength. I am here to help you grow, help you mature. So get yourself together and stop always starting conflict in your relationship because you don't see it the way somebody else is seeing it. Baby, if you don't see it that way, try to understand how they seeing it. Turn that 6 into a 9. Turn that dandelion from a weed to a wish. If you got a problem that they see the glass half full and you see it half empty, drink some of it or pour some more in. Hey, understand who you really are. Understand whose you really are. Stop judging people because they see it. Stop beating them upside the head because they don't see it the way you see it. Because they're not acting the way you want them to act. You can't have control over nobody. Stop trying to take complete control over somebody's life because you don't see it the way they see it. You're destroying your relationships. Perspective, baby. I'm going to turn a weed into a wish. Dandelions. Yeah, somebody may be allergic to it. That's why they don't like it. That's why they see it as a weed. You don't know why they see it as a weed, but you see it as a wish and you trying to blow it in their face and they telling you no. Because they can get sick off of it. So you have to understand the other person's perspective. Perspective is not reality, no, but it's what somebody else think opposite of what you think. If you see that 6 as being a 9 and they see that 9 as being a 6 and then they go around to the other side and see what they really looking at. Because they see it different. It's okay. It's okay that people see things different. It's okay that people see things different. We don't always got to see everything the same. We don't. And it's okay. It's okay. You may see it this way, but I see it that way. I may see it this way, but you see it that way. It's okay. So when you're talking to someone and your perspectives are different, do not listen to judge. Don't even listen to respond. But I need you to listen to understand. Understand. Listen to understand. Not to judge. Not to beat them up, just tear them down. Listen to give them a piece of your mind. No. Don't give them that much control over you giving them your mind. That's your mind. And stop always walking around saying, They made me do this. No, baby, take responsibilities for your own actions and your own thoughts. Ain't nobody make you do nothing. You did it because that's what you wanted to do. Yep, I said it. And not afraid to say it again. So, remember. Listen. Put a smile on your face, okay? Because there is so many things being released in your heart and your mind and your hormones. When you put a smile on your face, your sadness will turn into joy. Yeah, smile. Smile. And listen, this is the end, but I want you to know that Coach Katie is going to be here next week. Same time, same place. I am ready to motivate you. Listen, Linda. Stop judging people because y'all don't see it the same way. But try to understand why they see it the way they see it. And I'm out, y'all. Love you guys. Join me next week. Same time, same place. I love to help people mature. I love to help people grow. I love to help people. So, peace out. Smile.